seeing her on stage made me feel like I could see myself on stage. Who brought me to my first opera? Well, when I think back to the day when I saw my first opera, it was the Government School for the Arts in Norfolk, Virginia. That took me to my first field trip to New York City, which was actually the reason why I was so excited about opera was because of New York City, and not because of the opera. And I'd never seen an opera before, and as I explained, you'll hear about it in the book. I thought opera was this like sort of caricature of a big fat white Viking lady breaking windows, and like the things you saw in Looney Tunes or all those kind of things back in the day. And so for me, I didn't think opera was something that was even accessible to someone like me. And I grew up in underwhelming circumstances in a low-income housing in Virginia, in a trailer park. And opera wasn't something that you hear in the streets, especially in all-black neighborhoods. And when I came to New York and came to Lincoln Center, walking into the arches and into the Metropolitan Opera, I thought I was in a castle, like a sort of modern Roman gladiatorial theater. It was with the Tiffany glass and everything. I really thought like this is definitely not someplace I should be. And when I sat in the audience and started to hear the music of Bizet's Carmen, I immediately recognized that, oh my gosh, I've heard this before. And throughout this opera, I was like, oh my gosh, I've heard this before. This is on so many movies that I've seen. From the Habanera to the Toreador, and what made the opera so big for me, so life-changing and path-changing for me was that the person singing the lead role, the main character of Carmen, was played by the mezzo-soprano Denise Graves, and who's currently in Marnie at the Met, which all of you should go see. And seeing her on stage made me feel like I could see myself on stage, and the way that she, made me feel all of these emotions, and and they talk about how opera, you don't really need to understand the languages that they sing in to really get the feeling or get the story. That is the true definition of some of Denise Graves' performances. I didn't even look at my Figaro screen where it gave me the translation. I was so enthralled in everything that she was physically and vocally portraying to me. I didn't need it. I knew exactly what was happening.